I get all my gear from Online Outfitters, and we'll tell you more about them at the end of the video.
God bless me.
Well, howdy everybody, welcome to the show and to East Texas, where today we're gonna have a hog hunting special come to you. And I've got an incredible guest, and I think all of y'all are gonna know him instantly right off the bat. He's known worldwide for his generosity and his love of mankind, and I'm excited to have him. His name is Santa Claus.
There's nothing better than cold milk and a good cookie.
But first off, he sent me out to do some scouting for some feral hogs.
Well, a lot of people don't know this about me, but I'm a big hunter. I love hunting. The problem with that is it interferes with my career. You know, during hunting season, normally I'm overseeing the elves. They're making all kinds of cool stuff. And then we got Christmas, and Christmas is an awful busy time of year. But after Christmas, I love to spend the time hunting. Up here, I feel like I'm on top of the world.
The property I'm hunting on is owned by a buddy of mine, Roland, and I've known Roland for a long, long time. Santa says he'll be here. Let's
Good.
go. Not as long as I've known Santa Claus, but I've known Roland for a long time.
I think I know exactly where we need to put him.
We need to put him in a place that's got lots of room, because
He's a big old boy.
he's a big old boy.
All right, sounds good. My name is Roland Witt. I've known Keith for 20 years. We've fished and hunted all over the place, and we're gonna put him in an elevated stand. We put a Reconyx camera on it, so I know the hogs are hammering this spot.
I've got 3 different locations, and I'm hoping to kill 3 different feral hogs.
Okay, I'm up in the stand early. I'm positioned about 16 feet off the ground up in a nice little tripod stand overlooking a feeder in a big cedar draw, and there's sign everywhere. Hogs are coming in, so I'm staying put till dark, so we'll see what happens.
And I got my dragon claw, and I'm sitting there looking, and I mean, it's really thick. And all of a sudden, the hogs show up. Now the problem is just trying to find the one I want to take.
Got it. That arrow, did you see that arrow go through it like a hot knife through butter? I love this gun.
That was absolutely unreal. This guy, talk about a short tracking job. You know, the blood was coming out of him where he was standing. I mean, you could actually see it on the pulsar. So we're gonna go ahead and leave him here and go take another stand and see if we get another one down before dark. All right, so this property is crawling with hogs, and the next head up, I'm in a little pop-up blind, and nothing much is happening. All of a sudden it's getting dark, all of a sudden we hear them, and they're coming.
I heard one way off in the distance, but I heard one squeal. There they are, right there.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you something. This feral hog is the only animal besides the Cape buffalo that I haven't gotten a clean pass through on shooting the dragon claw. But that's all right, because he bled like a stuck pig, and I recovered him, and then it was off to another spot. I intend to kill a hog from this chair right here tonight. We've got a free choice protein feeder over here. This is in the backyard of where we're staying, and there's a highway, literally, I'm sure you can hear the vehicles going back and forth, a highway right there. But with that protein feeder right there, all kinds of wildlife comes in at night. I have to be excited about this. I'm sitting next to my truck in a lawn chair, waiting on the hog to show up. I got the thermal going, and all of a sudden, he started moving in. And the hog, I'm watching him. He's working his nose. He's working that wind, but I sprayed down with scent killer, and I'm thinking, okay, is he gonna get me or not? And all of a sudden, I felt the wind right on the back of my neck, and off he goes. I'm thinking, there's no way, no way. But he got me. No, he didn't. Because this time he comes back, and he brought a whole bunch of his buddies with him. He winds up presenting a shot. He's quartered. I send the arrow, and I could tell from the hit and the video, he's not going far. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our program, I like to define it as being entertaining and also educational. If you've got a weak stomach, please, this is your one and only warning to go ahead and turn it off. Okay, enough said. Check that out right there. What is that? That's insides coming outside. That's the guts. Okay, here's the educational part of the program. Okay, I'm using Pulsar thermal gear. Any thermal optics that you wind up using, it affects your depth of field. I did not think this animal was quartering as much as it was. I made a perfect shot. It entered perfectly. It took his heart out. So the arrow entered right up here, through right in front of the back flank here. And so anyway, that's the reason why you see the guts. But it's educational because it's like, you know what? A quartering shot is not bad. This animal only went about 50 yards and he keeled over dead. And hey, we're gonna take the guts out of him anyway. So this place is full of hogs. I think that Santa's gonna really enjoy himself. He'll be out here sometime tomorrow. He texted me earlier today, and we're in for a surprise. I think he's gonna really have a good time. So this place is covered up with hogs, and clearly I've done some pretty good scouting. So Santa shows up, we get him all set up for his first morning hunt.
Boy, this sure is a pretty place, Rolo.
If you're gonna hunt hogs and be successful at it, you're gonna have to use scent killer. I've been using scent killer for a long, long time, and it was no surprise when I found out that Santa Claus uses scent killer too.
Now, I got about 2 days to make this hunt happen, then I gotta get back home.
Now, you may be wondering what I'm hunting with. Well, Keith got me lined out with this air rifle. The elves have been making that Dragon Claw rifle for a long time now. And to top it off, he's got one of the Pulsar units. And let me tell you what, you put that booger on top of the Dragon Claw, ho, 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 those hogs are in trouble.
So I put Santa in this one stand, and he ought to be covered up with hogs.
I think I'm gonna shoot one. They taste so good. Only thing better than those biggest is milk and cookies. Oh, let me tell you what. That's some kind of good wild hog right there. Here goes. I missed. That little kid he told me about this before. Look at that right there. I didn't have that closed. He told me about that.
Sometimes Santa doesn't listen very well, okay? And when you're shooting the Dragon Claw, you gotta close a little sleeve in front of the receiver, okay? If you don't, you're not gonna shoot it right.
So I reloaded the gun right quick. I got me everything set, and this time I made sure that little part was back. And the hogs came back out. This time I'm gonna make sure I ain't gonna make a problem.
Look here. Here goes. I caught that one. I caught that one. I caught that one.
And I made a good shot. I knew it immediately. Run off in the woods. I'll give him a minute, and then I go get my prize.
I got me a dead hog. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, I'm so happy. My hunting, I'm kind of rusty because I don't get to do it very often. I love hunting hogs. And Roland, he's on his way to get me right now. And Roland, he says he's got a surprise for old Santa. I'm so happy. Hey, Roland, I just want to know what is the surprise.
Wouldn't be a surprise if I told you, would it? I'm not telling you.
I love surprises. Let's go.
Make sure and check back tomorrow to see me and Santa clean and cook these hogs in part 2 of our 3-part Santa series. We'd like to thank Online Outfitters for providing us with all of our awesome gear that we use in our shows. From ammunition to thermal gear, if we need it, they have it. For more information on Online Outfitters, check out the link below.
It looks good, doesn't it? Well, that's it. Time to put her on the grill.
Boy, that looks good. Well, speak of the devil,